And boiling it down to the core issue, and one that I think transcends all markets, all players, is that we don't have a science-based economy. I think actuarial science, in terms of assigning risk to units of nature, is the place to start, along with ecological economists.
So economic systems sort of need to correct both the fact that they don't value everything and that they don't value what they value properly. So that is, in sum, our view on what systems change is.
I think our current economy focuses a lot on one single KPI, which is profit and the accumulation of this profit that Shivin brought. And we need to address that by changing the way that we look solely by economical terms, but also in social and environmental terms.
We have developed a culture and a value system that has us imagining ourselves as this mythological individual who does not have connections to other humans, let alone to other living beings and to land around us. But some of the things that I've seen that might lead us into thinking in that way would be cultivating connection with the more than human life around you, finding a way to belong to the land rather than owning the land, and moving as much as we can out of the financialized economy.
I think when you look where the capital stack is broken, why many people ask themselves why so much of impact investing has not worked, I really think it's a deeply flawed business model, the classical 80-20 VC model, and basically most of the people living on the carry and just raising another fund.
We are now working with a collective action to bring this impact assessment, and what will be one of the trigger locally is to work to a local impact currency. But at the end, we can manage some outcome like biodiversity, carbon, or water inside the interconnected habitat.
Money is nothing more than an idea which is projected externally onto a medium. The medium is even virtual nature. Now, if you're not aware of what you're projecting out there, then you're going to have difficulty actually realizing what you want to realize.
How are people behaving fundamentally differently? Not the next incremental product or service, but the next way of how you're incorporating that systemic way of thinking into something that's really different.
How do we reimagine an MBA, a Master's in Business Administration, when the conceptual framing of every business school is operating from money is the goal, but then how can you do regenerative venture capital if it's all about the money?
How much you can regenerate should be what your profit and what your value is to the world at large.